Greetings, friends. Jason here for AxodysFC. It is Saturday evening. What a day for soccer. So I actually started the day off, of course, with the U.S. Women's National Team gold medal game against Brazil. And it went pretty much the way I expected in terms of Brazil really got after the U.S., really pressed hard, got some good opportunities. They had one shot on goal. I don't know the player's name, but she literally, if she hadn't been offside, I mean, it was an amazing play where she just totally beat Gurma off the dribble and put it away in the net. And just luckily she was offside when she got the ball. But yeah, fantastic almost goal for them. And the U.S. kind of weathered the storm and got some opportunities, but it never felt comfortable, and our midfield really struggled. Unsurprisingly, we didn't have Lavelle the whole game, as it turned out. It was Haran, Albert, and Coffey, I believe, were the starters, and they did okay, but not great. Definitely going forward, I feel like midfield is the area that is most open for Emma Hayes to find some new blood, perhaps. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But they were not really up to par all tournament, I would say. The forward line and the defense and Alyssa Nair in goal, really carried this team. And yeah, so anyway, remains to be seen what that will be in the future. But anyway, second half, Brazil definitely seemed to take their foot off the gas. And were, starting to have players cramp up. I forget who went off injured, but they were losing people. And, yeah, clearly weren't able to sustain that intensity yet again. Basically what had kind of carried them, I think, through the first two elimination games. And anyway, ended up with a fantastic goal from Mal Swanson. And just great through ball. And I forget who set her up for that, but just clinically put it away. Great winning goal. And I was afraid early that it was kind of close, that she might be offside, but it did not turn out to be the case. There was a defender there, perfectly timed run. It all worked out, and then U.S. were able to hang on and close out the game. Marta came in kind of late, did not start, didn't, come in until well into the second half, and had a few dangerous crosses and that kind of thing, but nothing that was ever too troubling for her. But at the same time, Brazil didn't give up, and they had at least one final tying shot almost in the final couple minutes, because it went to 10 minutes of extra time. Anyway, listen there, another fantastic block, stuck out her hand and got her whole paw on it, basically, and saved the day. And between that and the kick block that she had in the previous game, I mean, just outstanding work for her all tournament. Apparently, this was the first. The U.S. team was the first team to go through the knockout stage without giving up a goal. on their way to their gold medal. And yeah, just an outstanding feat, particularly considering how vulnerable and often ineffective the midfield was throughout the tournament. And anyway, as I said earlier, that's clearly the place that if the U.S. is serious about winning, another World Cup in 3 years from now, wherever it is, they have got to shore up the midfield and, keep everything else firing in the forward line, no injuries, that kind of thing. And the defense, certainly. But, yeah, just an outstanding coaching job from Emma Hayes, and really neat outcome to bounce back from what were some disappointing tournaments post 2019 World Cup win. But switching gears to Spurs, I did catch some of the game, but not as much as I'd anticipated. I was still basking in the the glory of the gold medal game, but caught a few things, saw some of the highlights. Kulusevski, a great game for him, really. 2 excellent scores, for a brace. Unfortunately, Spurs gave up 3, and definitely, disappointing in kind of our set piece defense still, but I'll give them a break because they were, we still are sorting out our defense and our regular starters and getting them up to speed, etc. But no more excuses once we hit Leicester. Other things of note, Bergvall looked amazing. Had one super scary moment where I'm not sure what happened in terms of he was having trouble breathing on the field. Suddenly he dropped. People were frantically calling for the medics, and so I'm not sure what exactly led up to that, but he drank a lot of water. They were pounding on his back and stuff, and eventually he recovered and was back to normal. But super scary to see something like that happen when you don't really see a reason for it. Nobody was really around him, seemingly, and suddenly he's looking very uncomfortable. But Harry Kane didn't play really until very late. He did have a couple, pretty good shots that he would often make, but missed, thankfully. Anyway, some good moments. Solanke and Bergvall and Gray were all introduced to the crowd, and definitely we saw some, promising ball handling kind of moments from Gray a little bit, but really Bergvall was standing out more to me. And he's doing a lot. He's looking so much better than Madison right now. But I don't know, well, Madison has got to get things dialed in, because anyway, we'll see what happens. But some bright spots. Not the greatest game. We still have all signs point to Solanke starting for Leicester, and probably it sounds like Kulusevski is going to play on the right wing, or in some kind of midfield role. He's played too well in the preseason to be stuck on the bench, but I'm very curious to see how he is used, because he's not going to be able to get those false 9 striker kind of role, seemingly, unless we have a real injury crisis. It's a week from tomorrow, or no, a week from Monday. So yeah, that we start with Leicester, and looking forward to it. As always, thanks for tuning in today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy these, and remember, to dare is to do.